We're live in three, two, one. What's up, Brandon? How you been, man?
What's up, bro?
You
How you
just
doing?
I like the background on your screen. Very nice, man. What you been up to since I last saw you, man?
Bruh, just work. That's it. Construction, then cut, construction, cut, get fucked up, construction, haircuts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see you, dude. So how's the haircut business going? Because when I showed up for the haircut, I know you were just starting to get up and running in your new shop.
Yeah. Right now, I'm on the point where I'm remodeling so I can open up. A week ago, my establishment license came in. So now I got to go, but it's not ready yet. So like maybe 2 weeks from now.
Awesome, man. So you put in any other work since I was there last? I know you're getting some pictures up there, trying to set up another
Yeah,
room.
put some new lights actually. I was changing the lights. Got to fix some little mess ups on the wall, drywall, cover them up and whatnot. So yeah, it's getting there. Nice and slow though.
Yeah, I remember you telling me too that you were like trying to make some income by having other barbers come in and them using your
Right.
facilities.
Yeah, definitely. The goal is to have at least 5 of them, so the rent could just pay by itself and make a little bit profit on the side.
Very
But
nice.
on that show for now. I actually got one barber recently, so that's good. Now I'm just looking for 3 or 4 more.
Three or four more How'd you find that other barber that's there now?
He was a homie from barber school. I told him, hey, come through.
Yeah, yeah. Where'd you go to barber school in San Diego?
Yeah, California Barber Beauty College, 54th and like El Cajon Boulevard.
Okay, nice. Well, what was that like, man? I can't imagine what you would go through in school like
Dude,
that.
1,500 hours. 1,500 hours. More than a damn cop. Yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That shows a problem with society there.
yeah. Priorities, huh? But what can I say? It's school. What does school do? I mean, it takes your time away, but if you use the time correctly, you could already improve and everything and anything.
Yeah.
Well, I was there for 8 hours, 5 days a week, so I was pretty tired, but you have to do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man. Were you just like how did you even start learning about cutting hair? Was it like
This was in high school, actually, in sophomore year. I was actually kind of getting to haircuts. I bought some machines, started cutting, and I I didn't grow a passion at first, but then um, I dropped my machines, and it's been like maybe like 2, 3 years later, I picked them up again. So I just got into it. And I was like, because I wasn't trying to go to school no more. At the time, I was at school. I was a sushi chef. I was still trying to I was trying to do a restaurant. That was supposedly my goal at the time, but then things changes, and it's normal for everybody because you think you want something, but then something else comes, and it's okay to change minds.
right, right, right. So what ended up changing your mind about pursuing a restaurant full time?
Um, honestly, me being at a restaurant is
Oh
it's
yeah.
I mean, like,
It's
it's just
not
me being
great.
impressed, yeah. And at that point, I'm like, you know what? Maybe in the future, but let's do something else for now in order to get there, a stepping stone. I see the barber as a stepping stone for anything for income wise. It'll be like the for my path to open up more and get
Gotcha.
there, yeah.
So your goal is still pretty much to open a restaurant eventually?
The goal is have more incomes, more than just one.
I
So
see.
yeah, it's gonna be the restaurant, it's gonna be a barbershop, it's gonna be a school. I'm doing, investments in stocks and crypto, and because I mean, I'm not trying to be jobless at all.
Yeah, yeah. So is your goal pretty much to have like financial freedom so you don't have to worry about spending
Yep,
money on things?
financial freedom and enough time to enjoy life, because I'm over here being a slave and I can't even enjoy my money. It's like,
Right.
it's crazy.
I get what you're saying. Was there anything like in particular you wanted to spend, the money on that you're trying to earn right now?
Honestly, all right. So my goal, like where I could say, you know what, I could die, is when I'm trying to buy my parents a house. That's like my ultimate, like that's it, like my dream for now. Like retire them because they helped me out. That was a goal since I was little. I'm gonna buy a house for everybody, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the the ultimate goal, where I
Dude,
could just say, God, you could take me, I'm dead. Like I don't mind no more. Yeah,
yeah, dude. I mean, that's really humbling. So I'm sure like your parents raising you is really important to you. Is
yeah.
where did you grow up in San Diego or
I grew up in San Diego my whole life. My parents, they're from my dad's from my dad's from Acapulco, Guerrero, and my mom's from Morelos, Morelia. So their background is pretty hard. My dad didn't finish school. I think he went to second grade only, and he
wow.
barely even went to school. My mom, she was able to finish high school, but she didn't go to college. They came over here because they wanted us to have a better life, and I'm just trying to take advantage of that because it's really different. My time, I went to Mexico for a bit, and it changes you, perspective, how people live over here, where they think we have a lot. Yeah, we live better than them, but it's not being the same happy because we're over here like on a routine, stressed out, and over there you feel like more free in a way. It's different, two different worlds, definitely.
Yeah. I've gone abroad before and I noticed in some of the countries I've gone that they just like treat time a lot differently and they're just not rushed to go everywhere. And I'm guessing
Yeah,
that's kind of how it was in the cities.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely. It
Have
changes
you
your.
yeah. Have you ever gone to like visit their hometowns in Mexico?
Yeah, that's why when I went, I visited. I was just like thinking about like, damn. So this is what they went through.
Right.
And
That's crazy.
it's crazy. It really is. Because if I could barely handle a week, imagine them handling like 15, 20 years of their lives over there.
Yeah.
It's
Man.
crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy to think that your dad, like, I guess, didn't go to school after second grade. Did
You
what was he doing, after he got out of elementary school? Because it's crazy. He must have been like 8 or 9 years old, right?
Yeah, over there, they basically just take care of the ranch, the animals. They
Okay.
work. Yeah, so he was more like he was really poor on that side, that end, that perspective. They were. It was hard for them to eat sometimes. Sometimes they only have like maybe just a tortilla each or whatever. When he was telling me that there was days they would just eat soup, and it sucks. It's crazy to even think that now they're here. They could go afford a good meal, you know.
Yeah. No, I can understand why you want to get them a house after they probably sacrificed a lot for you.
Yeah,
And you have any siblings?
yeah, just one,
Just one.
like a little sister. Well,
Little.
not so little no more. She's already 18.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Man, that's cool.
she's actually in college. She's an SDSU right now.
Oh, really? Good for
Yeah,
her. Yeah,
yeah.
that's really good, man. Um, so with your barber shop opening up almost all the way, are your goals now to just get as many barbers as you can in there and then remodel the place so it's like what you want?
Definitely. And reality, I'm trying to get second place soon. I haven't even opened up or started, and everything's going great. Like I'm only doing appointments. I'm not open to the public. Um, this month alone, thank God I was able to pay rent with just the haircuts. Even if I'm in construction, like I said, construction is supposed to pay for the rent itself until I get barbers. And I was able to do it without the construction, but
That's
I
really good, man. That's
yeah,
I'm
so
glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it and appreciate the cut you gave me.
thank you for coming through.
Yeah, man. What I really liked about your cut, like the cut was obviously great and I was looking good. But after, man, when you took that video, like of me with the music in the background, I was like feeling myself, dude. That's really smart, man. Cause I feel like people who get their haircuts, they're like feeling all good after, promoting them on your page and
Yeah.
everything.
The haircut, bro. I know a lot of Actually, I was working at a barbershop, Stevie's, and my guy over here, he was like, "It's just a haircut, like, cause I would take maybe like 45 minutes on the cut, but I mean that's kind of standard. But anyways, he was trying to like pressuring me into getting like faster and whatnot, and he's like, "It's just a haircut, bro." And then I'm like, "No, it's more than just a haircut. You're making these guys look good. They're paying you good money. It was 35 bucks a cut over there, so that's why I was like, bro, you're
Yeah.
tripping. Like, I'm gonna give him a fresh ass cut.
No, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm not doing a regular ass haircut. Like fuck no.
I totally
That's
get that. Are
like
you
my dad always says, if you're gonna do something, do it right.
right, right. So when you're recruiting these barbers right now, are you kind of telling them like, it's more than a cut and then it's like
Yeah, well, I kind of it should be a standard for now.
Right, right,
If I see that they don't have that standard, then I'm gonna like give them a chance. Like, hey, implement this and you'll be great. Nah, I'm gonna have to see you out. You know,
right. No, I get what you're saying. And how long have you been actually doing all these cuts now?
it's been almost 3 years.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Have
Yeah.
what do you think you've learned like throughout those 3 years? Like, what do you think you've improved on most?
Huh. Communication with customers, fucking uh you know what? Being a boss, more responsible, more organized in a way.
Right,
Um it took a lot of patience, especially patience to
right,
get here where I'm at now cuz dude, it's honestly it's I have like sweat, tears and blood on my whole career. So like since I started, it took me a lot.
right, right. I feel like sometimes you can only learn through making mistakes. So,
Yeah, that's the only way. Especially if you're a hands-on person too, especially.
right, right, right. Well, that's
Yeah.
I'm glad that's going well. You still doing any, sushi chefing on the side?
Honestly, I'm retired. I'm just
You're
like
retired.
for now.
Yeah, what about a contractor? A sushi contractor.
I mean, I wouldn't mind shit.
Yeah,
It's just honestly like it depends on the moment. I mean, if someone asks me for go do catering, and I'll most likely do it, but I'm
right,
not really feeling it no more.
right, right. But now,
Maybe in the future
yeah,
again.
yeah, I hear you. But now pretty much construction is it your main gig or would you call it your side gig right now?
It's my side gig.
Okay.
It's the one that where I can say I guarantee the money. You know,
Mhm. Yeah, I see. What type of construction are you doing?
I'm doing T-bar acoustical ceilings.
Acousticals. I don't really know what that means, man.
Basically, it's all good. I didn't either when I was like, what the fuck is that? You basically it's just the ceilings on top with the tile, or it
Gotcha.
could be tile, wood, or whatever. But basically, all I do, I set up the wires, shoot them up there, and then we do the grid. Once
Oh,
we
you do
do,
like electrical in
no, no, the grid doesn't like. How to explain?
it's kind of like the
You
structural grid.
know, in the hospitals when you're walking, and it's just like a big tile and the little lines, and sometimes you wonder how the fuck
I see, I
people do
see.
that.
Okay, cool. And are you doing it for like big apartments or like
It's, I work at DPR. Like I didn't know it was a big company, but I guess it's a big company. They were telling me, and they're mostly more into like hospitals or like bigger, like La Jolla type of shit. More what's it called? Huh?
bougie
Not
buildings?
basically it's not residential. Not bougie either, but
Okay, okay.
yeah.
I see you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, when did you decide to get into that job there?
So everything happened so quick. When I was opening my shop, homie he was like, "Hey, are you trying to get into construction?" I'm like, "Well, not really, but I am." Like in my head, I just said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm about to open up the shop and focus on that." But then my other side thinking, I was like, "Well, it's best you get the second job. You get to work in the morning, you get out, come back to the shop, cut hair, go home, and sleep." Because I realized in the past 3 years of cutting, most of my clients or clients in general, I feel like you don't get a haircut in the morning, like Monday through Thursday. It's
Right.
mostly like after maybe 1:12, the people start going for haircuts. That's what
Okay.
I see in my analysis. So I was like, I need a part time in order for me to have money on the side and for the rent. So I was like, I need a second job. This works out. It's construction. They pay good, and I'm set Monday through Friday. I wake up at 4.
That's crazy, man. I still
I'm
can't
at 4,
believe you wake up.
4:30,
Yeah. I still can't believe you wake up that early, man. That's crazy, but
and I go to sleep like what, maybe 11, 10.
it's
It's
a
crazy,
lot of
man.
respect, man.
Appreciate it.
That's some real grinding right there. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, I feel you, dude. But so when you got this construction job, were they like looking for someone who had prior experience in construction?
No, actually, thank God that it was like they were looking for apprentices, the new people, or unless they were just desperate for new people, like they
Yeah, yeah.
just. The homie was like, it was me and my other homie who got in as an apprentice. So
Mhm.
now he's just looking for more people with experience. Which kind of it makes sense, why not? But it's it's pretty cool. You know that.
Yeah, I'm sure you've learned a lot throughout.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
I can say I'm a man now. You know?
You know construction. Yeah, definitely do. So like what have you learned while working at that job?
Honestly, uh, the what's it called? How to like build stuff more like specifically learning how to use the tools. You know
Like
how
like
to the tools as in the snippers, how to even use them properly, how to cut metal,
yeah,
how to read the plans, the layout.
yeah.
And it takes a lot of patience because most people won't teach you. Second, if you get it wrong, they'll say they're like, "Oh, don't even worry." But then you keep fucking up, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, like get it right," blah blah. You know. So it's like it's
Right.
pretty hard on that end.
You gotta learn quickly, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But
definitely.
I'm sure that's come in handy, like setting up your barber shop,
Oh yes, bro. I feel like a handyman now.
weren't you
Right.
yeah, weren't you also doing some other like handyman stuff or construction stuff before this job?
I was actually doing some plumbing work with
Uh,
homie Augustine.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember you told me about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's where it kind of a little spark grew in me. Like I kind of like this.
Yeah. And how did you even get into plumbing? Because that's pretty random.
Augustine, he needed help. He was like, "Hey, bro, you trying to work?" And I'm like, "All right, sure." And then those fools, him and his boss, like the way I did shit, and they're like, "If you want to keep coming, keep coming." I was only there for maybe like a month or two, not full days. It was just like here and there, helping them out.
Yeah.
And
What
huh?
type of work would you do when you were helping them?
We changed the toilet one in one house, and I was just digging, helping them do more labor work.
Gotcha. Like just piping for
Yeah,
toilets mostly.
the dirts, you know.
Right, right. Well, that pays pretty well. I'm surprised you didn't try to stick with it a little longer.
Honestly, it's more like I was more into the barber, so I didn't really have no plans, and I wasn't planning on opening a shop. That just came out of nowhere, to be honest, as well.
Really?
Yeah.
What was
So,
the moment where you're like, shit, I gotta do this, I gotta open this shop and make this my priority?
mm, that moment came to be, huh? You know what? What happened was I was supposed to move out to TJ, and
Really?
yeah, I was supposed to move out. This was probably like in October, around there,
Yeah.
and so I found this apartment and whatnot. I was already I sent the deposit. I was about to sign I signed the papers and everything. And I get a call and the homie was like, "Oh, the lady, the owner rejected you guys. She picked some other family over us." And
Wow.
I'm like, "Wow." And
Yeah.
then, yeah. And well, what happened was that after that, I was just like, "All right, cool, I guess that happened." And I was like, I kind of want to open a shop then. And then from there, I was just like, "Let's do it." I was just looking around. I saw a place. I didn't see this place. What happened was my mom went to there was a salon before me right there,
Yeah.
and she would get her cut. And then I guess she mentioned that I was trying to look for a spot, and turns out they were leaving. So they were like, "Oh, tell them to come here." So I'm like, "All right," and I
Really?
went. Yeah, so everything played out great. You know what I mean? Like,
So you had been kind of thinking about it for a while, opening.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I never had that like, I don't really want to. But then I just got excited. It happened, and bomba.
You just needed the opportunity, it sounds like.
Yeah,
But dude,
exactly.
that's crazy. I didn't know you were like gonna maybe move back to TJ. Why was that?
It's cheaper, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason I was gonna pay like $400 for a 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom apartment. You know, it was pretty
Really?
big.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Were you just gonna plan on like commuting to San Diego, or were you gonna try to find work in TJ?
No, community in San Diego because TJ's too cheap, you know.
Or the
Can't
labor,
be
they don't pay enough. Yeah,
yeah, definitely not. I
yeah.
was gonna come back on the motorcycle here and there, you know, back and forth. It's just easier.
Oh yeah. Wait, so are you riding a motorcycle right now?
Yeah, I have one.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
When did you drive a motorcycle? Start driving a motorcycle.
it was this year. No, last year, I mean.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I got a little starter bike, little Virago Yamaha, small, like 150
Nice.
cc. So I'm trying to move up to a Harley Davidson now. So
Yeah.
that should be a fun purchase.
Yeah, man. Do you do any like joy rides around on it or go any specific
Yeah,
places
when I can, every day. I try to
every
get
day?
on it.
Yeah, that sounds
Definitely.
fun, but definitely a little dangerous if like every time
Oh,
I think about going on the
yeah,
highway with it.
I already fell.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah. And I flipped because I was kind of going fast. I had to brake and I pressed the front brakes, not the back
Oh
ones.
no. Oh no.
Yeah. So that was pretty bad.
Oh man. I'm glad you're good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is the bike all right too?
Yeah. Minor scratches. Nothing major.
Yeah. I'm sure like I don't know, most people I know who have motorcycles tend to do a lot of work on them. Is that something you do as a hobby?
No, I don't have that time right now. I
Yeah.
really would like to, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, you're
Actually, that's another project that I'm gonna get into actually, the motorcycles on the side.
right.
So stay tuned there.
Yeah. For sure, man. Dude, I don't even know how you do it because like I feel like I need my 8 hours of sleep. And you're waking up at 4:30. Like, props to you, man. Like, what? How do you do it, man?
Alcohol and dabs.
Yeah, some energy drinks too. I'm assuming
Oh yeah. Nah, rebels.
Red Bulls. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they help out. But
yeah.
reality, the motivation is just I have to. What I'm trying to achieve. It's what gets me done. I'm
Yeah.
always thinking about like I wake up and I'm like, fuck, it's time to go to work. The first thing I say though, I'm just like, it's gonna be a great day. Then I start talking shit. I'm like, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, at least you start with it's gonna be a great day. Like you're definitely one of my friends who like definitely has a more positive attitude about everything, which is cool, man.
Appreciate it. But yeah, have to. If not, it's gonna go downhill.
Right. No, I see you, dude. You've been doing anything to stay in shape at all? Or because I'm sure
Nah,
working all the time, it's tough,
negative.
man.
Negative. I don't have that time right now. I wish I could, but nah, and I've been going out a lot too. So eating out, so it's pretty bad.
Yeah, no, no, I get that. I know you used to be like super into soccer. You ever
I
play
retired,
every once?
sadly,
No. When's the last time you played, dude?
probably like a year ago. To be
Yeah.
honest, before the pandemic.
Right, right.
Yeah, I don't even play for fun no more. It kind of
Right.
sucks, but it is what it is. Life goes on.
Yeah. I remember you were telling me that that was like your goal is to go pro in soccer.
Definitely, everybody's dream.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard though. I
Yeah.
have a homie who actually made it, so it's
Really?
pretty cool seeing him that he made it because it's just he's putting City Heights on the map over there in Mexico. So
Oh,
he's playing
really?
with he's playing with the first team Querétaro.
I don't know what that is.
It's a pro team from the
Okay.
first division.
That's really cool, man.
And
So when you were like playing soccer, what made you want to go pro? Just seeing
I,
like your favorite players on TV and just being like, I want to do that.
definitely, I mean that, and then just having soccer, playing soccer to be your job, getting paid for that. That
Right.
was the real one, real deal right there. I'm like, all right, you're doing something you love and you're getting paid like good money.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but uh, it's normal. We didn't make it. I didn't make it.
Yeah. I
Gotta
mean,
hustle now.
right, right, right. No, I mean, it sounds like your barbershop's going well. Um, and like, I'm sure your parents are like proud of you for everything you're doing. Um,
Yeah,
I
that's
also, I also saw, I think like on your Instagram that you're like into photography for a bit. Is that
that's a
something
hobby. Definitely a hobby.
just a hobby? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I like taking pictures and editing them and making them look pretty decent. More wild, more live.
Right, right, right. Are you trying to do it for money or is it just something like you appreciate? You're like, this is a cool picture.
Something I like to do personally. And I'm into computers and like so I was, Photoshop, Adobe, all that good stuff.
Like
It
photo
gets my
editing.
attention. Yeah, the logo animations and all that.
Yeah, man. There's
Yeah,
definitely good careers in that field.
I'm trying to actually get more into it so I could create more content on my page. I'm trying to like, for example, when I take a video of haircuts, so I'm trying to change the game. I'm trying to add more stuff. I'm trying to add some video effects, After Effects. Let's say, for example, I'm over here cutting hair, and then some wings just grow out of his head, and he flies off. Something corny, funny, and something you won't see, that
Yeah,
much. You don't really see it.
no, yeah. If you can like, I feel like most haircut experiences are like really the same. If you can like
Yeah,
show something special with your barber shop, that,
definitely. Gotta change it up. There has to be originality in it. That's my perspective. The what I'm trying to achieve as well.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, your barbershop page looks awesome. You know, are you doing anything else to try to get more customers in, or are you just trying to like post as much as you can?
Honestly, I've been slacking on the marketing.
Really?
It's just word of mouth is the way to go. I mean, it's been working. That's why I haven't really been as trying as much. That I haven't been trying as much because I don't have that much time either. Because work and weekend ends in 2 hours, bro. Like it literally feels like I just got off work on Friday and
Really?
like I just got home and I already gotta go back to fucking work because it's gonna be Monday. So it's just like you know.
Yeah. Do you
In
at least?
reality, if I had more time, I would definitely work on that more.
Yeah.
Like
No, I see. Do you at least take weekends off? Sounds like you do.
I don't, bro.
Really? Dang, man.
Working 7 days a week right now.
Respect though. Respect. That's tough. So it sounds like you don't need to do the marketing because your schedule is booked up most of the time. Is that
To
how
be
it is?
honest, yeah, I mean, obviously I would like more customers and all that, but thank God right now everything's going good.
Yeah, yeah. And then I guess you just need to try to find some more barbers to keep it
I need
going.
more drivers to for that thing so it could pay for itself. And I don't have to be paying out of my own pocket and I could be making profit.
Right, right, right. And then I guess you told me you learned just like listening to the customer is like a big thing that's like you've learned over
Cause the having a relationship with your customer in a way, cause you go some I don't know if you experienced it when you were little, but when you go like if you change barbers, some will be quiet, some won't even tell you shit, someone they have headphones in their ears and I don't know. It's just awkward in a way. Like, yeah, some people prefer being quiet or whatnot, but it's just like it's your client, Yeah, you gotta make them feel like they're important and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Everybody does, not everybody does, but it is what it is.
No, I think that's like super important. That's what like I guess makes you stand out from other barbers. In terms of like actually like technique and cutting hair, do you feel like you got like more advanced skills in that and that makes you a better barber too, or do you not pay attention to that as much?
No, I'm a good barber. I can honestly say that I'm worth the price that I can do it. So yeah, I improved, definitely improved since those 3 years.
Right,
When
right.
it started. I could see the throwbacks. I'm like, damn, I used to think I was doing something back in the day. And no, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, you're looking back and you're just starting to feel bad for the people who got your like first cuts in the beginning.
Back, back.
Yeah, no, I feel it. But like, what kind of makes a good barber in terms of like technique, like after those years?
I feel like if you using the scissors, the shears, is what makes you stand out. Everybody can use clipper. Everybody can use what's it called machines by itself, whatnot. Just cut, boom, boom, boom. That's it. I mean, if you know how to use those shears, it's more money for you because there's
So what are the shears?
the scissors.
Oh,
The
scissors. My bad.
we call it shears. If you say scissors as a barber, they're gonna laugh at you. So I gotta say shears.
Oh, okay. Shears. I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah,
learning. I'm learning too, man.
right?
So it's all about the scissors, and it's like, how is that? Just like making sure you're like cutting even above the head when you're using the scissors.
Yeah, that and it's more I guess old school. I mean, back in the day, they didn't have clippers, so people would probably just use those old school technique, uh, scissors, axes, little knives or whatnot. But
Right,
yeah,
right. Because they didn't have like the electric razors.
all that advancement machines that we have now.
Yeah. I know like some places have like barber tournaments and stuff. Is that something you've ever done?
Yeah, I went to two of them, and it was pretty dope experience. One of them was at school, and the other one was at where was it? Glendale, I believe. Yeah,
Oh,
it was Glendale.
nice. And like, what? How does that work? Like a
So
barber
basically, there's it's a tournament, and everybody's whoever's enters, they cut hair, and then out of those people, they have judges, and then those judges go to you, go see the haircuts. They they all see who's the best one, blah blah. But and there's like it's a vibe because there's food, drinks, Mahalo music. So it's pretty dope. You should definitely go to one if you ever had time. And
Yeah. And then do you like get some random person you're gonna cut their hair, or do you like choose
you get
someone?
you have to find a model beforehand.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were like trying to find someone online when you were doing it?
No, I was just asking my clients, the ones I would think who have the best haircut.
Right, right. Or the easiest like hair to work with?
Exactly. That's the easiest and good final cut after. Like not everybody has a good one, but you gotta make them look good. Oh no,
Yeah.
well, it's not they don't have a good one. It's just someone's better than others. It's just sadly that's how it is sometimes.
Yeah, and you know, everyone's born with different hair, so
Yeah, the hair it is
so
definitely
what would be like what type of hair is usually like the easiest hair to work with when
the
you're
hardest one. I'll tell you the hardest one first
yeah,
is straight hair.
the hardest one is straight
Yeah,
hair?
straight hair.
Really? I feel
Straight
like
hair is the
that's the
hardest.
easiest because then you could kind of form it more how you want to.
The problem is that if you mess up, you could tell. There's like it's more if you mess up on the curly hair, you can fix it. It's more easier to fix than straight hair.
Right, all right. So it's just like more noticeable when you make
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
definitely.
Okay,
But
I can do that.
when straight hair and comes out clean, when it comes out clean, straight cut, it looks really fire. Like you're just like, whoa, okay, like that's cool. I feel like straight hair fades look better than curly hair in a way. Curly hair is just I don't know, it's hype. I like it. It's cool and all, but I think that when someone execute a straight hair fade, it's like you're just like wow, because curly hair is easier to fade. That's why At the end of the day,
And so I kind of know I think I know what a fade is, but a fade is just like when the hair gets like shorter to like longer and it kind of
the
looks like
blend
a opinion.
when it's blended,
It's blended. Okay.
yeah,
And then
it's like
that
what's it called? What's that word? What's that word? Damn, it's like a well. I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to remember the word.
oh good. I mean, when you're doing like the fading, is that like one of the more challenging things to do when you're a barber? Because I feel like a lot of barbers pay attention to like the fade when they're doing it.
What's from a haircut for me? I feel like getting the form of the hair, the head. The fading is not that hard no more for me. It's just more like if blending like the bulk, on top. When it's you have like it's faded and the next thing you know you have a shit little hair and it's not blended right.
Yeah.
That's like where it gets the tough part.
Right, right. So it's more kind of up top.
Yeah, in my opinion. At least in my experience so far. Like obviously when you're first learning the fade and how to do it, it's pretty hard, but once you know how to do it, it's way easier.
Yeah. So when you're like learning how to do it, I'm assuming you're not just practicing on random people, or are you just like when
You
you're
are,
really in school you are?
yeah.
Yeah.
They pay $5 and you're practicing on their heads.
Okay, so they just like pay you a bit cheaper and you're like,
Yeah,
all right, here we go. Let's hope this goes well.
yeah, definitely. That's how it really goes. There's teachers looking at the students while they cut, so everything could be good.
Wow, wow. I didn't realize that's how the training process went. That
No, it's pretty fun.
yeah. Yeah. And then like during school too, were you not, I don't know, do they do like history of barbers or
Yeah, that's the first
yeah.
thing you learn.
Oh,
My
really?
first class, yeah.
What do you remember anything from that class?
That's it. Right now, the main points I could tell you is that we used to be surgeons back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? That's
yeah.
interesting.
The red on the barber pole, that's what it represents. The
Oh,
brotherhood
no
of
way.
yeah. So that's something that was like, whoa. So they're
That's
considered
actually super
surgeons.
cool. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like surgeons had to be like really steady with their hands and using like probably similar tools that like barbers used back in the day.
Yeah. So I was like astonished that, like pretty like it was pretty wild when I found out.
Yeah, man. I guess if like makes sense too, because if like you're in like say you were like stuck in an airplane crash like on Lost, like the show. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah,
the show Lost, and you're like,
I
there's no,
haven't.
well, they get stuck on an island for, after a plane crash. But if I was there and there were no surgeons there, I feel like I think the barber would honestly be my next best option.
Nah, I
That's
feel
cool.
you. No, but yeah, it's. I still can't believe it, bro. I was a surgeon, man. Put it that way. Back in
You're
the
a surgeon for hair. No, definitely, dude.
day.
Yeah, and then what during barber school would I don't know how they I'm sure they would have like exams and stuff, right, to show that you passed the classes. How would that work?
You would take a test every Thursday or Friday, and
Yeah,
then yeah, each week you would have to read a chapter off the book, and then you do like 2 hours of theory, and then the rest of the day you just practice on or your doll head or on someone else or you're learning, you know, going on YouTube or something. That's how our classes work at over there. It's not like there's some other schools where I'm pretty sure they're like hands on like all day or teaching and whatnot.
yeah,
We got a lot of free time. I'll tell you that a lot. So
right, right, right.
it's, they basically say to use your time wisely. You're here in school, learn as much as you can. You're the one who's going to take advantage or not.
I see. And
Yeah.
then is there in like because I know colleges, we got, like Harvard's like one of the top schools you could go to. Is there one of those for barber schools?
Honestly, I feel, I wouldn't know. I don't really do my research on that one.
Okay.
But there's popular schools like Paul Mitchell, Velas, um, what's the other one? Velas, and then there's one over here in. No, never mind. That's it. Those two. Those are like the big name ones that I know.
Right. And then I don't really know like much about barbers, but are there any like super famous barbers that like you look up to?
Oh yeah. Uh, one called what's it called? Rob Cuts, I believe.
Yeah, and like what make like what makes like famous barbers super famous, I guess.
Bruh, his art, like if you see his haircuts, it's crazy, crazy, dude. You're just like he's doing Kim Kardashian's portraits on like people's heads. He's doing
Oh,
Simpsons, you know,
really?
like yeah, he's doing like you gotta see. I'll show you on Instagram, and you'll be like, wow, I cannot believe you can do that with hair.
Okay, so it's just like I guess just knowing how to
It's
handle
pretty
hair better than
creative.
anyone else. That's crazy though that you could do actual like portraits on
Yeah,
someone's hair. Yeah.
definitely. But
Right.
yeah, it's and he's pretty good at. I mean, his art just stands out. So he has a lot of followers, and he does more like what's it called? He does art like in everything. He'll make portraits like out of Rubik's cubes and whatnot. He'll burn like he'll make a portrait at like Pancho Villa like with the torch burning the wood,
Yeah.
beginning that design. So it's pretty awesome.
Okay. So he's
So
just
he's
like an
artistic.
artist in general
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do anything to like now that you're done with school and you're just practicing or you're just like actually doing cuts on people, do you anything to like improve your skills?
I try to take classes. Look at yeah courses. So I learning. That's the only thing you can do. Just keep on learning from other people, other techniques, other perspectives. Because you
Yeah.
only stop when you when you don't look for more. You know,
Right, right. No,
you stop learning.
that's cool. Yeah, and I saw you were sometimes you'll do like designs on people's hair too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
practicing on this one guy. He's letting me practice. So yeah, next few weeks I'm actually about to get into girl hair. I hit up a homegirl. She's a stylist, and I told her like, hey, I'm trying to be your apprentice and teach me how to do this and that. She said, yeah,
Dude, that's a good idea. I mean, that's like twice as many people that you could give haircuts to.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Especially girl hair prices, it's a lot.
right, right, right. That's what I heard. My girlfriend told me that like girl hair prices are just like a lot more because they do it less often, but they get like a lot more done when they're doing it.
Yeah, so like at least minimum 4 hours most of the time, depending on what you get, but
Right. Dang. So what have you started learning about what goes into girls' hair yet?
nah, not yet.
I guess
Uh,
you're going to soon. But I've always been confused. Like, what's the difference between a barber shop and a salon? Do you,
well, I
I
think the
always
real
I always
difference
think
was
of salons as like for like not girlier, but there's usually more women working there.
it's for women. Yeah, the reality is the girl term for them, salon, and then for us, it's barbershop. But the big difference between a cosmetologist and a barber is
Yeah.
that a barber can use a razor. That's it. There's no other difference. We can do the same thing as them as a cosmetologist. The only thing they can't do is use a razor. That's it.
Oh, so when you go to barber school, you have like approval to use a razor.
Yeah.
They
And
can.
if you're doing cosmetology only, then no, you can still do guys' hair, but you just won't be able to use a razor.
Okay. Yeah. No. That makes sense. I mean, it's
Yeah,
still similar, but yeah. No, I know. Well, that's
yeah,
cool, man.
definitely.
Yeah, man. Um, dude, it's super fun like having you on the podcast and stuff. I'm glad you can make it.
Thanks for inviting me, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
and I've been doing this question now at the end of every podcast where I just ask like what your life goals are before you turn 30, or what's your goal before you turn 30? What do you want to accomplish?
I'm gonna buy the house.
Buy
That's
a
the
house,
I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna have at least 3 in business already, like ready,
3
running.
businesses. Yeah.
I have one right now, so I got 2 more. And I'm only 22, so
Yeah, dude, you're definitely on track to doing it.
definitely. So
That's cool, man. Well, I hope you accomplish your goal. You're definitely on your way to do it, and appreciate you coming on the show.
for sure, my guy. Appreciate you so much, and you take care, and good luck with your show.
All right, thanks, man. See ya.
Fast.